I would put equality for all because when you're marching for something, I know that everyone is trying to ask for equality. Everyone is demanding equality. And I say equality because I believe that we are all born as human beings and we are all equal. No matter who you are, no matter what race, what gender, what nationality, what skin color, we are all the same. And I would write that and march on with that sign proudly.
We live in a conservative country. That's why it's very hard to have a talk about cosmetic surgery because other people are still holding back from this topic. But I think that we need to be more open about this one because we shouldn't shame women for choosing what is best for their bodies. If you're a woman and you wake up in the morning and you look at the mirror and you say, I love myself, I won't change anything about myself, then that's okay. We're happy. We're celebrating with you. But do not shame a woman who feels insecure and would choose to do some cosmetic surgery just to improve her confidence. We need to be with her. We need to support her in choosing what is best for her body. And I hope that Filipinos would have more an open heart and an open mind in talking about this issue because this is really happening. This is the reality of life.
Hashtag, it does not end here. Because going to that march, I would hope it's a march full of women right across South Africa, joining forces together to fight against gender-based violence. Because we know that this is a pandemic itself. And if we don't speak as a whole, and if we don't speak as one, and if we don't speak in masses, then our voices won't be heard. That's exactly why I think platforms such as this is so important, is for representatives to go out there and to really voice her country's issues and problems and pandemics, because it's not only one thing we are facing, it's multiple. So I think fighting together, we should be fighting as one.
Why is there fiscal requirements? I think that we're living in a society where there is beauty standards. However, I do not know why. I would say that I do not know why, and I think that we should celebrate all beauties. And I hope one day that every single woman can join beauty pageants, and that we can look at their inner beauty and what they can offer as a woman.
Oh, I would say that she missed a lot of things, but I would like to focus on the aspect of technology. I would want to inform her that with one just click, you can connect yourself to the world. But it had its disadvantages. And one of them is that, yes, it connects you from different people, but it disconnects you from reality. And I want her to realize that things are so much different now because people are starting to be mean, to be entitled about their opinions online. And it divides us individually and as a nation. And I hope that this changes. And I hope that she also does her effort to be a good citizen, not just somebody who just speaks out of emotion.
Ooh, I would say it is showcasing diversity, because there's no other country than South Africa that can show that to people, is how diverse we are, the traditions we have, the culture we have. And I think it's so important to show that to the rest of the world, to be accepting to one another. Not a language, a race, not a gender, nothing should separate us, and we should treat each other the way you want to be treated and respected like you want to be respected. And that's one thing that we can show the rest of the world.
Of your generation and why? Social movement. There's so many social movements. If I had to pick one, that's going to be very difficult. But again, like I said, equality for all, because all movements are asking for one thing. It's that they are recognized as human beings, as equality, that they are equal to everyone in this world. And if you ask me personally, it's probably Stop Asian Hate, because it's very close to my heart. And that could be my family, that could be my mother, my father, and it saddens me to even think about it. So we're joining that march, and we'll continue to do so.
I'd like to say that us Filipinos do produce the best of the best medical professionals to the rest of the world. It's because we are putting so much passion in the service that we are offering to other nations. And that is our advantage. We have the best nurses, the best doctors, because we put our hearts, our mind in educating ourselves. And we were able to use that to give back to our nation, to bring back all the knowledge, all the experiences, to further the knowledge and the advancement of education. And that is the best thing about Filipinos. We always give back to our country.
Then why we seek knowledge? I think that no matter what you know, you can always learn something new from the next person. And I think that's also a way to humble yourself, is knowing that you don't know everything and that you should really try and learn from other people. Even if you are very accomplished, even if you are overqualified, there's always something more that you can learn of and from. And hopefully you can take that and learn and teach that to the next person that you interact with.
I would just travel so much. I would try to. Oh, but there's time involved, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
or
one
only
day.
one day, for just one day.
For just one day. I love traveling, and I think that's something that I would probably want to do. And if there's no rules, I hope that I could travel to every single country in that day and explore the different cultures, the different language, the different communities, and that everyone has to offer, because each country is so different and unique, and that's so beautiful.
Oh. Whew. The best quality that I have that makes me somebody who can touch other people's heart is that I stand free of myself. I am an open book, and I would always share the hardships, the experiences, the knowledge that I have in the past. And it's all about giving back and paying forward to your community. And I have the heart for that. The heart to leave the legacy of service, compassion, and excellence.
I wouldn't choose anything else than when I was born and how, because you need to know that and be super content with the role you play in society and when. And you were placed on this earth at that specific time as a male or female for a reason. And it's to contribute to society. And I wouldn't have been going to Miss Universe 2020. They are still crowning 2020. I wouldn't be going to Miss Universe 2020 if I wasn't born when I was born, and if I wasn't born a female. So you always need to know that there's a certain place you fill and such a big purpose for it.